Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and guess what we get to do? We're gonna get ready for a picnic. I'm so excited. I love picnics. My husband and I take picnics probably 2 to 3 times a year during spring to even early fall. I've done the soups and stuff like that and thermoses and stuff. We love picnics. We have a great time, and we have a lot of parks and different little areas around us, so we just go to different ones all the time and hang out. And I love getting the food ready, and we have a great time. We usually bring a frisbee or the little Velcro ball thing or something, and we play, have a great time together. And it doesn't have to be all day, but whatever, it's just us getting away from the house and doing something fun and different. And if you don't know already, I'm a little old-fashioned, so I love picnics. So it's like a thing, right? Anyway, I want to say thank you to Molly and Melissa, the hosts for this collaboration that we're doing. So there's going to be a lot, I was going to say a whole lot of picnic ideas, celebrations, and fun down below in this collaboration. So there'll be a link for both of their website, or both their Facebook, oh my god, what is wrong with me? Both of their YouTube channels down below. And then the YouTube playlist. So you'll go to that playlist, just click on the link, and you can it's so easy. You just click on it, and then you got everyone's back to back, and you're just watching it while you're doing stuff in the kitchen, doing things around the house, whatever, but you get ideas for picnics, barbecues, stuff like that. You'll enjoy it, trust me. And I'm super excited to see everyone else's, I don't know, videos, what they come up with, So we have done several over the years, my husband and myself. And this one, I got some things planned out. We'll see how it goes. We're in Michigan. We're playing with the weather, people. We're going to see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Because it's been 80 for the last couple days, which is rare and hit record temps. So, hence I'm in a t-shirt and I don't know if you can see it, shorts. But anyway, so we're gonna go out, but at the same time, shortly here, soon, it's gonna rain. And I ran out of days, and after that it's gonna be raining crappy and whatever. So anyway, there is National Picnic Day, which is on the 25th, I think it is. No, 26th. April 26th is National Picnic Day. So if you get a chance to go out in your area, do it. Bring back the picnic. I love picnics. So whatever you choose, So this is going to be a low-carb version, sugar-free for the most part. Yeah, simple, kind of easy going. Use what I have in my fridge and pantry and stuff like that. And I can't wait. So let's do this. Cheers. Okay, so we are just going to do a basic vanilla sugar-free instant pudding pack in here, serving the small box of it. And we're going to make our little, what do you call it? Not a trifle, but a parfait. So it asks for 2 cups of milk. I have heavy cream. And I don't quite have 2, I got 1.5. And I find when I do it with heavy cream, I'm going to add a little bit of almond milk to it. But it makes it more like instead of a pudding, it's like I don't know what you call it. It's a little thicker, but more decadent. It's so good. And that's how we always make it now. Because obviously, when you're eating low carb, the heavy cream is better than milk for us. So, and if you do all almond milk, it's going to be way too loosey-goosey. So I'm just going to get this going so it can sit in the fridge for a little bit before we make up the parfaits. And then we're going to kind of cook up some apples. And I know you're going to say, well, that's not low carb. Well, no, it's not. It's not. But I'd rather, for a treat, have a fresh, real fruit than real bread or full sugar that's, not a fruit or a vegetable or something like that. That's not normally low carb. So I'm okay with it as a treat. We're doing a picnic, so God gave us the apple the way it is. We're gonna eat it that way. All right. Get this all up in here. All right, and that'll thicken up enough. Put it in the fridge, let it do its thing. Oh shoot, got it on the counter. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so at this point, you're gonna take 3 large apples, or this is what I got. I do have another couple apples that I could use instead, but I'm not gonna get to that point, hopefully. We'll see. But you're just gonna peel them and dice them. And we're gonna saute them up in some butter over medium heat. So let me get through this, and then we will start sauteing. Okay, so they're all in here. I'm gonna put about 3 tablespoons of butter, and we're gonna saute them on medium for a little bit, and then we'll add in a little bit of sweetener and cinnamon and that good stuff that makes it apple pie tasting, right? Okay, so while the apples are cooking, which will take about 10 minutes or so, we're gonna make some coleslaw. I have a whole bag of it. I'm only gonna do half a bag because I'll use it for something else later on in the week. So I need about a half a cup of mayo. Why do I have this vinegar out? Hold on. All right. I use white vinegar. Some people use apple cider vinegar. We like ours more tart than sweet. I find that, I don't know, you can correct me if I'm wrong. This little bit of pepper, but you know, you either like it sweet or tart. My husband's from Canada, and this is salt, and pretty much all of them like it tart. And now I like it tart, so. We'll mix it up. We're gonna do some celery salt in here. Whoops, maybe a little too much, who cares? So. Get this off my, I mixed it in this bowl instead of a regular bowl because this, I can just put it back in the fridge, and I'm gonna put it in a smaller container to take with us, so. I'm going to put in 2 things of stevia packets. That's what, they're like a teaspoon a piece or something. You can adjust the taste to whatever you want. That's the great thing about coleslaw. I do want some onion powder. Okay, so I want just a smidge of onion powder in there. You can taste it. That's good. You know, when you love comfort food, right, throughout the fall and winter, but then when it hits summer, you're like, oh my God, this is so good, summer foods, right? Then like almost the end of summer, you're like, oh, I can't wait for comfort food. You know, I'm not the only one. So this tastes better the longer you let it sit in the fridge. So I want to get this going a few hours before we go on the picnic. Whoops, add a little bit more. So yeah, there's some big pieces in here. I don't want it too mushy, but yeah, the longer, you know, you let it sit in the fridge for a few hours, at least an hour to marinate, make all the flavors happy. My favorite cut of coleslaw is the little, I think it's called home style, which is so hard to get around here. Like it's hit, oh, son of a. But it's the little diced squares of everything. That is my favorite, absolute favorite. Because then you don't got these like really long pieces getting you. But anyway. You can hear some in the background. I got my dryer going. Obviously, we got the apples going. Got a lot of stuff going today. Okay, good enough. I'm gonna put that in the fridge to let that get happy. Okay, I know we're all over the place right now, so they're back to the apples. We're fine that they're dark. They're going about 8-9 minutes. We're going to add in some cinnamon and some, you can add brown sugar. I'm going to use the brown sugar substitute, just a little bit. They're already a pretty good sweetness anyway. I mean, I don't want too much of a fake flavor, you know what I mean? But I'm just going to kind of melt it all in there and then we're just going to let this cool. The pudding is sitting up in the fridge, and then we're just going to layer them, and I'm going to put them in some canning jars to take with us so you can see how cute they are in the jar. Yeah, look at that, yum. These are fork tender, so perfect. They're not too mushy. You don't want them too mushy. Alright, I'm just going to let them, I turn the heat off. And I'm just going to let them sit for a little bit, and then I will start to layer them up. Okay, so for the main, I'm going to use some of my canned chicken that I did back in January. So it's been a couple months. I always want you to do it, you know, let it sit for a month or two before you can get the true taste. I've never used it before. You can see it's not pretty. Some people call it ugly chicken. I don't know, it's just canned chicken to me. So it's already cooked. So it'd be the same as, and it's made its own broth. But it'd be the same as canned chicken. Like the canned tuna, canned chicken. So that's what it is. It's just in bigger chunks. So I'm going to put it in a saute pan and kind of break it up a little bit and add barbecue sauce to it. I have 2 sugar-free barbecue sauce that I have in my fridge that I want to use up. So I don't know if I'll use them all or combine them in one jar and go from there. Anyway, and then I think my idea is I could easily just put it in a bowl and we could eat it that way, right? But I think I'm going to put them on, I have a couple of low-carb hot dog buns. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to layer them on that, put them in tin foil, and put those in the picnic basket, and maybe a little bit of mozzarella, shredded mozzarella cheese on there. I gotta see, I think I got some in the fridge. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do with that. I just want you to know that I smelled it. It smells like it smells like canned chicken. That's what it smells like. And I don't want to get rid of the juice though, so I might keep that in something, because that's good homemade chicken broth right there. It's not a lot of it, but I could use it in something later on in the week. All right, so I'm gonna take some out. I might not even use the whole jar. And I could keep it in the fridge. They obviously don't need tons. I'm putting it on bowls. It is just like, look at that. It's just like canned chicken, you guys. Because it is. Ha ha ha. It's just in a jar. Homemade. Oh yeah. Look at that. What y'all lucky there. Okay, I don't even think I'm going to use all that. That's a lot of chicken. I think I'm okay with that. Just warming it up a little bit. I'm going to add in probably some onion powder and some of those sauces. I might take those sauces and just mix them together. I like them both. It's just that one is a little watery compared to what I like, so. Look at that. Perfect. Barbecue chicken. Quick and easy. Turn this down. I just got it on like a low medium. Okay, I'm going to add the one that's a little more watery so I can use some of it up. I'll use the thicker one. And then together I'm going to combine them, but oh, now I need a spoon. What did I do with the... No, I'm going to use that. Okay. Oh, that smells good. I'm going to do with the onion powder. Okay. A little onion powder in there. Someone noticed my apron, you know, picnic, you got to have gingham. little watery, so I will probably add the mozzarella into it here in a little bit, but I just want to get this warmed up. That way it'll hold it together. Because I got some of the broth in there when I was doing it. And plus that one sauce, I'm telling you, is a little watery. Look at how beautiful. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to taste it. It's probably super hot. Hold on. Good. Oh yeah, that's good. All right. Okay, so I'm going to add, oh look, it's growing because I got to turn it down. Some mozzarella in there. Turn this off. Just to help thicken it. Plus, I like mozzarella with my, or provolone, with my, like barbecue sandwiches and stuff, you know? So, you could do these on slider buns if you have it. Do whatever you want. But those are the buns I have. I wanted to use that up. I have sauces I wanted to use up. I'm trying to use things still that I have so things don't go to waste also. Okay. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so now I'm going to make kind of like a, what do you call it? An antipasto? Antipasti? Well, I guess not, because now I decided at the last minute to put a hair of pasta in it. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to use this. It's falling all over the place. I got to reseal my bag. But it's this impostable low carb pasta. You can find it in some stores. I also get it on Amazon. But anyway, you don't have to use that. But I don't have a lot of veggies right now, fresh veggies. Otherwise, I would use more fresh veggies and not even use that pasta in there. But I thought I'd give it a little bulk. What is that noise? There's some noise outside. It's either a weird bird or some annoying little dog. Not sure. So this is, I'm using what I have in my fridge. So I have one tomato left. Would have had two, but I used one last night for dinner. I'm using up my Italian dressing. It's still good in the fridge. I got some, you can use black olives. I have green olives that are in the fridge that I'm going to use them up. I have these little packages of mozzarella balls that are still good. So I'm going to use these up and kind of quarter them or half them or something, so it gives me more, like, more bang for my buck. I'm going to put a little bit of pepperoni slices in here. If you have the cube pepperoni, that works great. The little tiny mini pepperonis, that works great. This is something we make quite often. What is that noise? I think it's some weird bird, you guys. And I am a bird lover, but I don't know what that noise is. It's annoying. I pulled out, I don't have any fresh peppers right now, but I pulled out from the freezer the little diced peppers that I have. So I'm going to thaw them out a little bit and then work around the juice and get those out and put them in here because I don't want it to water down my stuff. Anything else? Salt and pepper. Probably some, I might put some onion in here. And, I'm going to go in my freezer and get some fresh basil that I froze up. I'm going to throw those in here, I think. And see what else I can find in my freezer. So, yeah, if you have cauliflower, if you have, cherry tomatoes would be better than this, but this is all I got right now. So yeah, I'm using what I have, and we're going to make a nice little Italian type salad to take on our picnic with us. Okay, so I already put in the tomato, and I just quartered each ball. I'm going to cut up some of these. So what started out to be an impasto salad, which we love, but we want a little bulk because I didn't have enough fresh veggies. It's going to have a little bit of the, so it's not anymore. Now it's just an Italian salad. So we're going to put some pepperoni in here. Get all those in there. The pasta's still cooking. I'm going to use all these up, but I don't, I'm going to reach them with my fingers. Oops, got drippage. So. Those in there. Oh, I gotta get up again to get these out. All right, here we go. So messy. So messy right now. I'll do them a little smaller. These ones. Okay, so there's that. And I'm gonna get rid of that. Clean up my mess. Okay, so I took those peppers that I had. Oh my Lord, you guys, it's a hot mess in here. And they were almost thawed out, and I just put some water in them. They're already diced, chopped, beautiful. Here we go. Got some dressing. This is such a quick meal. Why is it plugged? Or side to put together for a picnic, for barbecue, and because it's Italian dressing, put some pepper in it. It's okay in the heat for the most part. Because I didn't want to get up again, okay? Or I would have got the other thing. A little bit of salt, not a lot because we got pepperoni in there. Let's mix this together. And this is another one you want to sit in the fridge for a little bit. So I could leave it just like this. I really could. I mean, it's just fine. But now I got the pasta going. I just didn't know how much this I would have when I got all this all chopped up. I'm like, if I don't have a lot in here, then it's not gonna be really a great size, you know what I mean? So, but it looks yummy. And we want the Italian dressing to get all over that. So, give me 2 more minutes here and we'll get the pasta in. Okay, so I got it done. I got it drained. It doesn't, you know, it's pretty white, this pasta is. I like it. I don't have a problem with it. So, I will say I never use a whole bag. I just don't. I use it just a little bit here and there. This is probably way more than I normally would use. It does swell. It doesn't swell right away when you're cooking it. You're like, what the heck? And then all of a sudden, bam, it swells. I might have to put a little more Italian dressing in there. Sometimes it falls apart. Put just a little bit more. There. So now I'm going to put that in the fridge and let that marinade and get happy. So let's go over. I'm almost ready to assemble the apple parfaits. So I got the chicken ready, it's just gotta go in the buns. I got this as a side. I got the coleslaw and the apple parfait. I think we're almost done. Yay! Okay, so we have the pudding. You can see it set up. You can see I put my finger in it already because I had to. So I'm gonna put them in these cute little jars. We'll see how this goes. Oh, hey, trying to film. Need to be nice. See how nice and thick that is? I'm trying to think of what it's called. Instead of a pudding, could also put these in those little jars. Someone just woke up, can you tell? Yeah, that's fine. told my husband about this, and we were both on the same page when I said, you know, we should do, hold on. Anyway, we were both on the same track as far as I said, oh, what should I do for a little dessert for this? And I said, I have some apples. He's like, ooh, let's do apple pie things. And I'm like, oh, that is a great idea. So, scary after a while when you start to think alike, isn't it? Okay, so far, apples. You put just a few more on top. God, these are messy. I probably don't have the right utensils at the moment. No. Oh my God, they're so good. So good. I'm trying to think if I want to do a little psh on there. I just don't know if it'll melt on me. I could do another layer, but that is a lot. And this way I could do some for his lunch. But I am gonna do this. Now currently right now, it's probably the hottest day in record for April, whatever, for Michigan. But we're not far from where we're going to picnic, so these will be fine. And yes, I'm licking my fingers. And yes, it's my house and I don't care. Oh my God, look at those. Are those cute? Little apple pie parfaits. I'm so excited. Okay, so I just put the lids on. They're obviously not canned. They're just cute and portable. And these, you can use plasticware, whatever you have. But so cute. So excited. Okay, let's do this. So right now I got out the 2 buns that they're the Carb Smart by Aunt Millie's. You know, I've used them before. I kind of smooshed them down. I do have more in the fridge, so I'm trying to decide if I want to do another one, if my husband will be filled enough. But we're just gonna smush it on. I got these tinfoil sheets that, you know, you can buy just the way they are. Should I put a little more sauce on them? Oh, I don't know. Do I? Do I not? What do I do with the sauce? Okay, let's put just a hair more sauce on the side. I don't want to put too much. I combined, if you're wondering. There we go. Well, that looks yummy. You could put chopped onions on it if you want to. You could put your coleslaw on it if you want to. We're pretty basic here. I'm gonna roll that up. And there. There's that. You know what's gonna happen? I'm probably gonna give them half of mine anyway. Plump. Make sure it's all the way down to the ends. There. Yeah, I don't know what happened to this piece of tinfoil. It's not as big as the other one. It happened. I'm trying to pull stuff out. They have them interwoven in those boxes so well that it's like it's hard to pull them out. Okay. So there's those. They're good at room temperature. So the buns were in the fridge, but I took them out. I'm just going to leave them out at room temperature right now. There's nothing that's going to go bad. The cheese is fine. The filling was kind of warm to begin with, but now it's, cooled down, but room temperature is perfectly fine for them. So if you were going somewhere where you had to grill, you could pop them on the grill, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to keep them the way they are. I probably won't. I was going to do maybe a warm rag over them, but I'm not going to even do that. They're fine. It's a picnic sandwich, people. Get over it. All right, I caved. I'm going to do one more so he has enough food. He eats a lot more than I do. And this is going to be so much food for me. I did not eat lunch today, so this is good. We ate breakfast. But I just don't eat this much in a day. My God. Okay. So we're going to do up another one. And then I got a little bit left over, and I'm going to save that probably for a sandwich during the week for him. I think that would be really good, and he would be really excited about that. Okay, there's our yummy lunch. Now, I will say this. Okay, we had every intention of going somewhere, but I told you it's Michigan weather and we never know what's going to happen, and it's going to rain. So, we got to play a little in the backyard, and then you can see Zipper's right here, and there's my husband. And so we decided to just eat on our front porch for right now. So yeah, but we still got all the picnic stuff. We're gonna eat that. That'll be fun and good food. But yeah, it's been thundering, but just sprinkling when you get out there. So we decided to come up here, but we're still using all our stuff, and we're starving. The only difference is we put our drinks in glasses. So, and I didn't bring out the dessert yet. So you know. Now this is a hot dog bun, but it's got our canned chicken that I canned with barbecue sauce on it, so it's like a shredded chicken type thing, right? So yeah, let us eat our food here. Well, let me try. I'm going to try this while we're sitting here. So yeah, we're making do with what we got. When you're in Michigan, you know, we're just happy it was warm enough today. Normally we wouldn't even have this weather, and I'd be making soup on this day if we went out somewhere. So we could have done it earlier, but we had a lot to do, a lot going on, so we didn't get a chance. What are you eating?
Oh, good.
It's like it was going to be an antipasto salad. Antipasto salad? I know, I never say it right. But at the last minute, I didn't know if I had enough vegetables, so I added some of our low carb pasta in it. Okay, so this is a little messy. I did put it in the oven for a few minutes. That's good. I like barbecue chicken. Pretty impressed because that's my canned chicken that we hadn't dried yet. I just put chicken breasts in there and dry canned, or whatever it was, dry canned it, and then it made its own broth. Oh, good. People are going by with their wipers on. Oh yeah, this is as far as we got for our picnic. I'm sure you'll see another picnic in the future with us, just not for this collab. But, dry? Oh, you can talk. Trust me, your son talks all the time, that's what I say. This is really good. I put the mozzarella in it also. Oh, train going by somewhere. Oh, good. Alright, I'll put this down. You would think we did not eat all day, which we probably didn't much. Because you didn't eat your lunch side after most of it. So, yeah, we're starving. He's not even paying attention because he's so hungry. Alright, let's eat some more of this stuff up and then we'll get to dessert. I'm cold. It was like 82 degrees today. Now, I don't know if you can see this. Oh, now we got the dogs barking. I don't know if you can see it, but it is raining like really good out there. I don't know if you can see it. And now I'm cold, and now I want a blanket. Anyway, ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna have our dessert because and I end up giving him half of my sandwich. Oh, it's raining good. It's raining. Raining good. Okay. Want my fussy socks. Oh, that poor guy's riding his bike. Should watch the weather forecast. Okay. So what do you think?
Good.
I know you don't like a lot of cinnamon, but you wanted this apple pie thing, so we combine it to make an apple parfait.
Bacon.
What?
With bacon.
No. It does kind of look like bacon, but no. Oh, this is good. Nom, 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 nom. People are driving in like mad people. Oh, this rain.
The husband.
I know. I wonder where they were. Neighbors spying right now. Watching our neighbors. The wife just came home, now the husband's home. I feel like we're in a Lifetime movie we're watching. We'll spend somewhere together, I would assume, we got home.
Kids are playing basketball. 15 minutes.
He does like to play basketball. A little neighbor kid plays basketball all the time. But he always, that damn ball comes out in the road all the time. And I'm like, and he'll end up, somehow it'll roll over, up in our yard, everything else. Oh, can you see the rain? Maybe there'll be a rainbow. Alright, so what you think? Hopefully you give this a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications of when I bring up new fun videos and collabs that we've been doing. And down below will be the playlist for all the picnic ideas, all the people that are participating in the collaboration, and Molly and Melissa's links will be down below also for their YouTube channels. So hopefully you click on them and enjoy them as much as I do. And hopefully you enjoyed the day with us. So yeah, I think that's enough said. All right, I'm tired. Okay, hey, cheers.